Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Real Jack Army podcast. Look at the state of my hair. On with the show, sorry. So today I will be reading out a Bournemouth fan as I asked her what to expect from Bournemouth as we play them tonight live on Sky. So Louise has said the Great Escape from 2009 when they went up and competed from the lower leagues, and then she went on to say, and then the fact that 6 years later we made it into the Premier League is just an outstanding achievement. To be honest, we got relegated. I think it was the wake-up call the club needed. We went out of our place in the Premier League, and I believe we still would be there now. But the way it all happened, it was so quick. We needed to learn some lessons from that. If we go back up, it would help us become a long-term Premier League club. I have to say I am enjoying being back in a league where we are actually competing to win rather than just surviving. But of course, the aim is to get promoted straight back up. And with our squad, I think the aim should be to get the achievement. But the Championship is a funny old league. It is indeed. Tomorrow's game is definitely a tough one, but I think we have what it takes to go into every game thinking we should win. Same with Swansea. Go into every game expecting to get at least a win each game or even a point. But Swansea are going to make it difficult as they can. Obviously, players to look out for, so many are really hitting form. Solanke just causes chaos for opponents. Lewis Cook pulling strings in midfield. But our standout player has to be our goalkeeper Begovic. And she also says, good luck for tomorrow. Yep, saying good luck for today. Sorry, good luck to Bournemouth too. Two good sides, obviously in the top half of the table. They're top and they going into it. Swansea's away form is not the best, but obviously our home form is amazing. Matt Grimes said our home form is really good, so that's one positive to take from that. So let's look at the stats. I know stats are boring. I know stats are boring, but let's look at the team form going into tonight's game. 7:45 kickoff at the Liberty Stadium. Fingers crossed supporters will be allowed back in as soon as we can. The club announced yesterday, along with the Ospreys and the Welsh FA, that they've made a request to Mark Drakeford of the First Minister. Hopefully we'll hear back more, because some teams in England have allowed some supporters, up to 2,000 supporters, back into their stadiums for matches. Hopefully it won't be too long away now until we are back at the Liberty cheering on the boys and travelling away too. So the team form then: Swansea beat Luton, they lost to Middlesbrough, beat Forest, draw against Sheffield Wednesday, beat Rotherham and lost to Norwich. So our home form is better than our away form. Bournemouth away form, they beat Barnsley 4-0, they beat Birmingham 3-1, and they drew against Rotherham. So it should be a tight game. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Take all the points you can, especially against a team who have literally just come down from the Premier League. And as Louise said in her written message that I read out, that the Championship is a funny old season. You could go on an amazing run and then hit the ground and not win for like 6 games. I was wrong. Bournemouth are second, so they've played 16, won 8, drawn 6, lost 2. Goal difference of 13 points, 30. Swansea, only 2 plays behind them in 4th, played 16, won 8, drawn 5, lost 3. Goal difference of 9, 29 points. There's only 1 point separating the two teams going into this game. And now we are still looking for members to join the Real Jack Army podcast. Well, it's not really a podcast yet, but we're going to get there when we get more supported. So We are called the Real Jack Army. We're on Facebook group. So I've asked members, like I do every single week, for their predictions. So Alan says 1-1 draw. Leslie says, I'm hoping for a 2-1 win to the Swans. I don't care how they play or who scares. Who scares? Who scares? Not Halloween. Who scores? Lol. Jack says 1-0 Swans. Warren, our new member, says 2-0 Swans. Mark says really tough looking game. Could really show what our potential is this season. 1-1 draw. Are you the goal scorer? Damien says 2-2. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Hopefully I'm wrong, but you never know. Bournemouth going into this game. Not much difference between the two sides, it must be said. But I'm going for a 1-1 draw. As I said, hopefully Swansea will play better. Obviously, we beat Luton 2-0 comfortably. The pitch was absolutely horrendous, it's got to say. But fingers crossed, someone's done some grass cutting and we got a smooth surface to play. Maybe it's a tactical thing, because look at that, the crossing from Luton Town on the weekend and the guy just hit it straight over the bar. Maybe it's a tactical thing, I doubt it. Maybe it's just the Yanks saying, yeah, budget cuts here, budget cuts there. Look at the state of the pitch. We're a laughing stock of the Premier League. Championship. What am I trying to say? I'm going to end there before I get any more words mixed up. Thank you for tuning in again. I will be back on the weekend when we look forward to the clash of the derbies. It's Cardiff City against Swansea City. It's going to be quite a tough one this season, because obviously we can't be there to support our team and beat Cardiff City by like 3 or 4-0. You know, show them who's the better team in Wales. Obviously it's us. So I will be back on Thursday or Friday for a reaction to the Bournemouth game and looking ahead to the game against Cardiff City on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. So I will be back then. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back soon. So stay safe, stay positive, and come on you Jacks tonight. See you soon. Bye-bye.